looks like.
I see a green dot. Does that mean what? I don't know. Wait, so does the green dot mean that it's live?
Funny? Start to send.
Okay. Kill it. Kill it. People say break a leg. I don't want you to break any legs. I just want to kill people.
Oh, sorry. I'm quoting that.
Did everything go fine?
Yeah, I think the audio is still working out there. Is Vinay behind me?
Yes.
Okay.
You've done nothing wrong for me.
He said, I just want to kill people.
You've done nothing wrong.
Sorry, but he doesn't like that. బాగుంది చాలా బాగుంది చూడడం వచ్చాడు అసలు ఫ్యామిలీ సో మచ్ గోయింగ్ వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళిపోయిన తర్వాత కూడా మాకు ఇంకా తగ్గలేదు
Pause it for family.
So it takes time. It's true. When the person is ready, first slide. So Kathy will be doing this. హాయ్ హరి ఎలా ఉన్నారు స్ట్రీమింగ్ ఫేస్బుక్ బాగున్నారా అవునండి ఎలా మెసేజ్ How are you?
Last year, I think he really told us that it was happening. Okay, he sent this in the group chat and he's like, I think we have a for the community. I would keep that guy whatever now. We don't know what point is I still there was one really everyone I remember someone put that online. I don't
Good luck. I'll just stop. No, but we will
Do you know anything about the order for like YGC speeches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the order.
It should be in the email that we sent.
So I'm last, right?
Yeah.
One sec. You are last.
Yeah.
They want a picture of it?
Let me double check that it's the same that I did.
That's all.
Risha, Brea,
Rhea.
Trinity, Sahana, Jay, Vic, Victoria, Jeshu, Vasya.
You go ahead and have a seat. We're ready to start our program. Thank you all for coming to the 2025 YICU Awards and Youth Global Citizen graduation. I'm Kathy Weinsborough, member of For Better Tomorrow Board of Members and the chair for the 2025 YICU Steering Committee. We are so excited to celebrate the youth of our area. For Better Tomorrow has two programs that focus on youth, YICU and Youth Global Citizen, or YGC. We are celebrating youth in both programs today. Enjoy and be inspired by these amazing youth. I now call to the stage one of our MCs for the evening and a member of the steering committee for this year's YICU and Youth Global Citizen program, Vida Giropakish.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's so wonderful to have you all join us here today. My name is Vida Prakash, and I'm a senior at Normal Community High School. I've had the honor in participating in Youth Global Citizen, and I graduated as part of the class of 2023, and I'm so glad to have you all join us here today. Instead of printing the program booklet, we opted for an eco-friendly option and made the e-booklet available to you. You can access it using the QR code or the URL on the screen or on the card given to you. Tonight, we will have two additional awards presented. The first is the Community Hero Award, which all youth entered as soon as they were posted on FBT's social media. This award will go to the person who has gathered the most likes through all platforms. We also have the Standing Ovation Award. We have bags in the hallway with each nominee's photo. You may donate in support of your favorite nominee by leaving money in their bag or by scanning the QR code on the screen or on the card given to you. Just be sure to write whose virtual bag you plan to fill. Donations are open until 2:45 p.m. today, with all proceeds going towards For a Better Tomorrow. Whoever has the most donations will be named the Standing Ovation winner. This year, we are going to take some time to celebrate the graduates of Youth Global Citizen before we recognize the nominees for YICU. Please welcome to the podium Shreya Gala, Steering Committee member for this year's YICU and Youth Global Citizen program.
Hey everyone, my name is Shreya Gala, and I'm proud to be a YGC graduate from the class of 2022 and a current steering committee member for YGC of this year. Alright, so YGC, or Youth Global Citizen, is an experiential program for local high school students that develops leadership skills and imparts the significance of service and philanthropy. This is accomplished through classroom sessions and a project in which the students raise match funds for nonprofits in our area. This year's students have just blown us away. Their willingness to share, learn, and challenge themselves has been amazing. These truly are an amazing group of students. I'm so glad we honor them today. This program takes a lot to put on. I would like to thank some people who have made this possible. The YGC Steering Committee facilitators, project mentors, and volunteers, Shloka Ramanuthala, Claire Campbell, Cindy Hinderab, Bailey Yurdenkosh, and Bonnie Eisler, along with our nonprofit partners, Bent Elementary Project and Promise Council. We also have some YGC graduates with us in the audience today, shown up on the screen. The list may not be complete. Please stand to be recognized. This year, we have two project teams presented for the YGC class of 2025, Promise Council and Bent Elementary. We have allocated 7 minutes for each team to present, including a Q&A session. We ask you, the audience, to hold your questions until the end. To ensure we have enough time, we will abide by the time allocated by each presentation. After each presentation, we ask representatives from each of the nonprofits to come forward to receive their donations. We want you to know that our two teams accomplished we all want you to know what our two teams accomplished during their project journeys and the results of their work. First up is Team Promise Council. We invite them to the stage. Team, the stage is yours.
Mindfulness is a huge impact to middle schoolers' lives, and Promise Council helps with that. Today, we're going to share our story on how we raised over $1,600 for the Promise Council. My name is Vikyans Chatrapi. Hello, my name is Ryan Alex.
Hi everyone, my name is Srinidhi Gurichava. And my name is Lansi Ayapasari.
I'm John Kashi.
Good afternoon to you all. My name is Rashad Naranjanath. My name is Shoria Didio.
My name is Asher Pulamani. I will be giving a quick overview of what this presentation is going to be about. We will give some background knowledge of what Promise Council is and what they do with the money that they're given. We have many fundraising strategies, and some work way better than others. And what we learned from this project is time is money. And if we had more time, we would get more opportunities to raise more money.
The Promise Council is a nonprofit to help assist all young students to be able to reach all the academic levels possible. Because many students are not able to participate in many academic things that are happening at schools. So what Promise Council does is they hope to every student to be able to gain all the academic opportunities that they can possible.
So where will all this money that we're fundraising go to? Well, Promise Council provides students with mindfulness journals. These mindfulness journals help students write down their thoughts and express their feelings. And parents that are volunteers or work at Promise Council will fund for meetups a few times a month to help to unpack with the kids and really connect with them and help the kids open up and be the best person they can be.
One fundraising tactic that we found was very effective was door-to-door. We were able to raise around $1,680 from going door-to-door, creating an elevator speech, which is a 30-second short speech of what we are hoping to attain. And not just that, but creating infographics and going all over Bloomington, Normal, into different communities to be able to talk to others and hope that we are able to donate.
Another thing was we not only wanted to raise money, but we also wanted to spread awareness to the community about Promise Council. And a big part of that was we did a lot of work on social media and a bunch of physical media too. Social media, we created an Instagram account, which was honestly very successful. Throughout our YGC experience, we posted 1 to 2 times a week at least, and we had over 8,000 1,500 viewers, and we reached more than 2,500 accounts, which for us was pretty successful in reaching the goal that we had. And we also created a bunch of physical media and sent it out to the community to raise awareness. And other events that we did to raise money were a Panda Express fundraiser. That did not work out the best for us. We were able to sign up for the event and everything, but we weren't able to raise enough awareness for us to gain the money we hoped for.
Another event we wanted to do but weren't very successful in was a sports tournament. We had a very good idea in mind to be able to hold a ping pong tournament, which soon we switched towards a badminton tournament, but we just had a lack of time, especially with how much time we had left, and that too, we weren't really sure how much planning should be going into this event, so that was not successful.
So, what worked for us? We gathered most of our funds from door-to-door practices and in-person activities. Though we gathered a lot of funds, everything's not about money, as we also gathered tons of awareness through various things. Our largest way we gathered awareness was our social media, which posted different funny and relatable videos to raise awareness. At the end of the 2 months, we gathered over 8,000 views over all of our posts.
There was supposed to be a video on the next slide demonstrating what exactly we did with the social media. As you can see, the video did not load there, but I wanted to talk with you more about exactly what our social media was and how it progressed over the timeline of this project. We started it out kind of just to experiment with social media. We didn't really know what we were doing to begin with, but slowly as we went on, we started to understand what type of marketing tactics we could use and also how social media algorithms work. So unfortunately, my buddy here will not be able to tell you what we had to say in the video, but you can kind of get an idea here of what we tried to do in order to spread our message out to many different people.
Throughout our fundraising journey, we learned so much and grew vastly. For our logistical thinking, we had many projects, but not all of them paid off. This is because we did not have the sufficient research to start them off. Through the first project to the last project, however, our amount of research grew vastly. And our last project, the Panda Express fundraiser, actually worked. Well, we did not raise money, but it still was able to work. Second, our creativity. From the beginning, we did not have much creativity. We did normal fundraising strategies, like door-to-door and social media. As time went on, though, we expanded our scope of fundraising. We did online fundraising and projects. Finally, our adaptability. We've had many projects, like I said, but not all of them worked. Our main two projects were the badminton tournament and ping pong tournament, and both of them did not work out. We adapted, though, and we moved on to start our Panda Express fundraiser. Like already mentioned, worked.
So, I would like to thank FPC for hosting this event and YGC for giving us this opportunity. I would also like to thank our mentor Snoka for guiding us on this project, and thank you everyone for listening for our presentation. If you have any questions, you can contact YGC Promise Council team at gmail.com.
If Barry Riley is in the crowd, we would like it if you could come up here and take a picture with us with FBT's match for the $1,680 that we raised. Thank you.
to get over $1,600 that now gets double, which is pretty awesome for the Promise Council. Our mission, give them a hand. Our mission is to remove barriers that some kids face that keep them from being successful in school. That's as simple as I can make it. It's an easy mission to support. This will allow kids to have mentors, and the kids that are being mentored in middle school, the ones that they've been this project for, are kids that might be struggling a little bit. So anything that we can do to help them be successful is great. This will go a long way to help them do that. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate your efforts, and thank you to everyone here today.
Great job, Team Promise Council. We appreciate your initiative and creativity in making this happen. Now, let's welcome up the team that worked with Bent Elementary. Bent, it is now your turn to take the podium. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." This is something we try to live by in our journey in YGC. Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here and listening to our presentation. Okay, so our team is made of 7 high schoolers. My name is Aditi Chander and I'm a freshman at University High School.
My name is Jishu Shogavada, and I'm a freshman at Normal Community High School.
Hey everyone, my name is Arnav Pyramat, and I'm a freshman at Normal Community High School.
Hi everyone, thank you for being here today. My name is Riya Balakrishnan, and I'm a freshman at University High School.
Hey, my name is Shoya Chikala, and I'm a freshman at Dunlap High School.
Hi everyone, my name is Sahara Pumanesh and I'm a freshman at Normal Community High School.
Hi everyone, I'm Yashwant Kovadrash and I'm a junior at Stevenson High School. So first off, I would like to introduce our partners. Our partner is Bent Elementary, and Bent Elementary, if you guys don't know, is a school in District 87. It's one of the oldest schools in the area, being over 100 years old. And more than half of its student population comes from lower socio-economic backgrounds. So Bent Elementary is landlocked because it's surrounded by residential areas. So Bent Elementary is a major part of the community, and they work hard to support their students. So we wanted to take this opportunity to help them support their students.
Our goal was to improve the experiences of the students at Bent Elementary, as well as the kids living around in the neighborhood. We wanted to help Bent Elementary renovate their playground, so we paired with the PTO and helped raise funds. Initially, we had trouble setting a specific goal, but then ended up deciding on $2,000.
So the strategies we used for fundraising, the first one was door to door. This was the most efficient one. It raised the most money. So the things we did for this, we collaborated with the other team on like neighborhoods. We developed elevator pitches, which are 30-second to 1-minute speeches that introduce ourselves and ask for donations. And we also set up a GoFundMe page, our second method, and we sent it to many potential donors.
Our third strategy that we utilized was calling and emailing businesses. And this strategy was particularly hard for us, and it was not the most successful compared to the other two, because we had to learn new skills and be more professional. And throughout all these strategies, we did have some problems that taught us and made us learn and grow. And one of these was that fundraising was very complex and challenging, and we needed to plan, execute, and organize for each time we wanted to go on a door-to-door or GoFundMe or email.
skills when going door to door, so we had that keep going mindset. The last thing that we learned was that planning ahead is crucial, and having a clear strategy made the process smoother and way more effective.
After all of our hard work, we have raised $1,156 from going door to door, $835 from our GoFundMe page, and $250 from emailing businesses and agents. That brings us to a grand total of $2,241. We are proud to have helped this community, and we hope that our actions have inspired others to do the same. By working together, we hope we can create a better world for everyone.
This fundraiser and project would not have been possible without the amazing support we received. We want to give a big thank you to Ben Elementary PTO representatives we have today, Harriet and Lane. We also want to give a big thanks to our YGC steering committee, Siddhi, Claire, Veda, Shloka, Wee, and Funny, for teaching us the fundamental skills of fundraising. And we want to give a big thanks to Shriyans for being our group mentor and guiding us to success. We also want to thank Walk to Goal for helping us reach our goal. We also want to thank the other team for helping us collaborate and being there with us throughout this journey. Finally, we couldn't have done it without the amazing support of our family, friends, and community for supporting our mission, donating, and helping this project become possible. Thank you so much for being here and listening to our presentation.
Okay, so now could we have Harriet come up to the stage to collect her check for Bent Elementary?
So I didn't have any remarks planned, but of course then Dr. Riley set that precedent, and then when Connie asked me if I wanted to, I thought I would take the opportunity. We're incredibly grateful on behalf of the entire Bent Elementary PTO and staff. We're incredibly grateful for the hard work of this team. When Claire emailed and invited us to be one of the project teams this year, I felt like she used some kind of hedging language, like, we don't know how much they'll raise, kind of thing. She didn't say it exactly like that, but I sensed that part of the process, right, is the learning experience. And we were glad to be a partner with YGC. But I was completely blown away by the amount of money that was raised, and then of course with the match from FPT. And so when I got the email that said we have raised, over $4,000 or something like that, I was immediately in that PTO group chat saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much the kids raised. So it's quite an impressive endeavor, and we're incredibly grateful, as well as appreciate the education and awareness of Bent and the role it plays in our community. Thank you.
Congratulations once again to Team Bent Elementary. Team Bent Elementary raised a total of $2,241, with FPT's match, they've doubled that amount, providing $4,482 towards their cause. All in all, with the assistance of the mentors, the support from the two organizations, FPT, the YGC class of 2025 raised a total of $8,042. I think that deserves more than a round of applause. Join me in a standing ovation for the commitment to servant leadership. Though fundraising is a part of the YGC experience, the program is truly about personal growth, leadership, and advocacy skills that these outstanding young leaders have strengthened. I now ask to the stage our YGC 2025 facilitators, Siddhi Hindurao and Claire Campbell.
Thank you, Veda. It was a joy to work with these students. I loved watching the way this class formed connections with each other and solved any problems that arose along their journeys. One thing we learned from this group is that each of them has their own voice, and they are eager to share it with each other as well as those of us who are here today. To be respectful of your time, several of our students from this year have asked for just 1 minute each to share learnings, thoughts, and their journey during YGC 2025. Our first speaker is Rashad Narendranath. Please welcome Rashad.
Good afternoon to you all. I hope you're all having a wonderful afternoon so far. In terms of my philosophy, there's a phrase that I like to live my life by. And like all wise souls, I like to tell it to people in Latin to give it that touch of ancient wisdom. Ex profundis inferni arcaevum stellarum, omnes unum sumus. From the depths of hell to the heaven of the stars, we are all one. To me, this phrase represents the antithesis to many of the world's problems, the ones that stem from division. Every person in the world needs help in some way, and throughout my time in YGC, my understanding of how to give help to the community and people around me grew immensely. The term we often used in our sessions was servant leadership. That term and everything that comes with it are what I'm most grateful to have learned from the YGC program. If I could summarize that term to you in one phrase, this is what I would say. A servant leader is one who serves the people they lead. It's not the other way around. I thank you all for coming here today to honor us and along with the YICU nominees. And I urge the youth in this room who are eligible to consider this program for the next year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rashad. Next, we have Riya Balakrishnan. Welcome, Riya Balakrishnan.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Your support truly means a lot. My name is Riya Balakrishnan and I'm a graduate of this year's Youth Global Citizen Program. I had a great experience doing this program. I learned so much more about serving our community and fundraising for such great causes like Ben Elementary. I went in knowing only a couple of people and having a couple of friends, but graduated with everyone as my friend and more memories. What I really like about this program is that it provided me an opportunity to fundraise for Bell Elementary and at the same time explore new ideas with my team of friends to make a difference in our community. I want to give a big thank you to the YGC Steering Committee for guiding us through important values of life, and thank you to Shriyans for being our group mentor. I truly learned a lot and will leave with a lot of memories in this, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Riya. Our next speaker is Trinity Gurujala.
Hi everyone, my name is Trinity Gurujala, and I'm so glad that I was a part of YGC class of 2025. Joining YGC has been such a life-changing opportunity for me to evolve as a person, meet new people, and to get to know the people I knew previously much better. I first came to know about YGC through my brother, Shriyans. I still remember waiting at home, for 10 hours, wondering what he was doing there for so long. But once I joined YGC, the 10-hour sessions flew by like they were 10 minutes. It was literally like so fast, I'm not even kidding. We were having so much fun talking with guests and other speakers and learning new things. I'm truly so grateful to have had this opportunity. And I would like to not only thank my family for allowing me to be a part of this, but all the people who have taken time to make this event happen, along with our mentor, Shloka, who helped guide us through towards success. It's truly life-changing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Trinity. Our next speaker is Sahana.
People often say that you're your own worst enemy. And honestly, this quote pretty much describes my whole life. You could ask my parents, they would definitely agree. And some of my friends too, if they're being honest. Hi everyone, my name is Sahana Pupinesh, and I'm here to talk about my unforgettable YGC journey. Like I mentioned before, I used to be the kind of person who held myself back and sometimes just got in my own way, but YGC has truly changed that. Through this program, I've learned to see challenges not as obstacles to avoid, but opportunities to grow. It helped me find my own confidence. This fundraising journey for Ben's Elementary has definitely not been easy because some people just didn't even open their doors, and others who did just clearly wanted us gone. But for every harsh no, there was always one door that made it all worth it. Someone who encouraged us and reminded us why we were there to begin with. That experience taught me perseverance and the value of not giving up. I wasn't always the person to raise my hand in class, and I'm still not raising it every time, but at least now I know that I can. And I thank YGC greatly for that, because it taught me that my voice does matter, and sometimes the hardest person to convince of that is myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Sahana. Next up is Jai Rakoshi.
Hi everyone, hope you're having a great afternoon. I'm John Kashi, and today I'll share with you one of my most favorite quotes. Jerry Dunn, a famous basketball coach, once said, "Don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits." And I feel this quote embraces the very nature of YGC, as this program prepared me and all of my peers to face challenges that we might not see or might not expect in the future. We raised funds, we talked to people we did not know, and did many things that we didn't think we were capable of doing. Finally, I'd like to thank my mentors, the volunteers that helped out in the program, and the FBT steering committee for arranging this. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Jay. Our next speaker is Vidya Chaturthi.
Hello everyone, my name is Vikyat Chakrathi, and I'm a proud graduate of the YGC class of 2025. I have enjoyed this program a lot, and I've learned many things from it. I enjoyed the guest speakers, learning about their experience, had taught me that change comes from within and through your actions. It also taught me that no matter what struggles you're facing, there are always people willing to help you. And in YGC, we also did many activities and had a variety of leadership opportunities available. I like the fundraising in which I had to use my knowledge and the skills taught by YGC to raise as much money as possible for Promise Council. It challenged me to get out of my comfort zone and reach out to schools and companies for funds, while also going door to door. Working like this allowed me to truly understand what I was working for and that I should be proud for every dollar that I've raised. And if there's one lesson that I'll always remember from my YGC experience, it would be that all the times when someone would say no and shut the door, YGC had taught me to keep my head up and always ask for the next door, because you'll never know who donates and who won't. And I would like to thank YGC and FBT for this opportunity and all of the mentors that helped teach me everything that I know now and hosting this program. I would 100% recommend this to anybody who's in the age group and to do this next year, as this is an unforgettable experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Vic. Come on up, Shoria Didigan.
Hello everyone, my name is Shoria Didigan, and I'm proud to be a 2025 YGC graduate. Looking back, I can honestly say that YGC has been one of the most meaningful experiences of my life. It's not just about what I learned, it's about who I became and the memories I made along the way. In every session, I learned something new, but the one that changed me most was the Share Your Story session. That day, we opened up. No limits, no expectations, just pure honesty. For the first time in my life, I truly understood what community really means. All my life I've heard that word, community, but it's always felt so abstract. During that session, however, I felt it. I realized community isn't just about being together, it's about understanding each other. Even though all our stories were different, I felt deeply connected to everyone in that room. That connection, that sense of belonging, is something I'll carry with me forever. YGC gave me that feeling, and I hope that everyone here will be able to experience that feeling too. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharia. Next up, we have Jeshu Chadalavada.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jishu Shadlavada. This year, I've had the privilege to be a part of the Youth Global Citizens program. When I first started this program, I wanted to be a strong leader and make a difference in my community. But soon I realized that being a leader isn't just about taking charge, it's about listening, collaborating, and working with the people around you to make an impact. Throughout this program, I've met great people that have worked with me and mentors that have taught me how to make an impact on my community. One of my most meaningful experiences was fundraising for the Bent Elementary Playground. This showed me that just taking small steps together can make a really big impact. This changed me not just as a leader, but as a person. It made me more confident and inspired me to take action in my community going forward. I'm thankful to all the people who have helped me throughout this experience, all my peers and all my mentors. And if I could summarize this experience in one sentence, it would be change starts with those who choose to care.
Thank you, Jishu. Our next speaker is Lasya Ayapizadi.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Lasya Ayapizadi, and I'm a freshman at Nico Valley High School. Yeah, NVHS, not NCHS. When I first applied for YGC, I honestly didn't know what I was expecting or going into. But after the first session, where we were introduced to the whole program, I loved it so much. I remember going home that day and telling every single detail to my parents. Not even my parents. I even told all of my neighbors how amazing this program was. And every single YGC session, it was always so engaging. We always had a guest speaker, a few guest speakers actually, per session, and we learned so much. They played fun games with us. We did a bunch of simulations to learn more about fundraising and being a better leader. And honestly, our team, Promise Council, I'm so proud of what we've done, and we've learned so many things throughout our journey in YGC. And if anyone who can do it next year, I really 100% think that YGC is a great program, and I think anyone who can should do YGC next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Lasya. Our final speaker is Aditi Chandan. shots you don't take. This is a quote that I really love, and it's because I really truly value trying new things. It's one of the reasons I decided to take a shot and join YGC. As some of you might know, I love being involved, whether that's at school, at home, or even in classes or activities I participate in. When I first joined YGC, I thought it would be like many of the other leadership programs I've heard about. But when I stepped into that meeting room on the first day and learned about the project with Bent Elementary I was about to take on, I realized it would be a very unique experience, different from anything I had ever tried. Through the interactive lessons with leaders from the community, lunch breaks with my friends, fun activities that were planned by our mentors, or even the closeness that our team had, YGC became a truly memorable experience for me. By taking a shot and saying yes to new opportunities, I learned so much more about myself and what I'm capable of. YGC taught me that when you try new things and take risks, you have the greatest experiences. Through YGC, I was given a shot and I decided to take it. I would really love to thank all of my mentors and everyone who made this possible. And thank you for listening to this. Thank you.
To give a small glimpse into YGC, we have several 10-hour sessions filled with many different activities. We piloted a new activity this year, a political leader simulation. The students were presented with difficult, real-world community situations and had to come up with realistic solutions, just like local politicians would. Teen Promise Council worked to solve an influx of mental health 911 calls in a metropolitan area, and the Bent Elementary team had to come up with a plan to reduce litter on neighborhood streets. I loved seeing how engaged every student was. They were all committed to finding a solution. I think this scenario represents the YGC class of 2025 perfectly. They were tenacious and worked together well to solve the trickiest problems, both during learning sessions and while fundraising for their nonprofits. Let me hand it off to Sydney to get going with the graduation walk.
Thank you, Claire. Here's the YGC segment that you all have been waiting for, the graduation walk. Now, here are our 2025 YGC graduates. As we bring the graduates onto stage, we ask parents, guardians, friends, and family, and others supporting the graduate to please stand. During YGC, students are offered an opportunity to share the greatness they see in each other. The words that you see on the screen are words that the graduates' peers shared on their behalf. Aditi Chandler, when you hear your name, please walk on stage. Aditi Chandler is a freshman at UHI with a dynamic mix of talents and interests. She's involved with many activities and athletics, all while maintaining her academics. Known for her energy and determination, Aditi brings ambition and a great sense of humor to everything she takes on. She's flexible, genuine, and always ready to rise to a challenge, whether it's on the stage, on the court, or in the classroom.
Next we have Arnav Verma. Arnav is a rising freshman at Normal Community High School. He enjoys learning about topics in STEM, especially math and science. He loves the art of working hard and achieving great things, whilst encouraging others to do the same. He has ambitious goals for the future and is willing to work his hardest to achieve them.
Next we have Ashwin Pulamati. Ashwin Pulamati is a sophomore at Normal Community High School. His hobbies include playing video games, and his extracurriculars include Future Business Leaders of America. In school, he is interested in the subjects of math, science, and computer science.
Next is Jai Makashi. Jai is an incoming freshman at NCHS. He is mainly focused on STEM with a focus on robotics and has practiced in it for 4 years. Throughout these years, he has gone through 3 levels of FIRST program, currently in FRC. He has also promoted robotics through doing voluntary teaching at Pepper Ridge Elementary and in underprivileged government schools in India with the help of Universal Health Foundation. He has also done volunteering at local places like the SCWA and Midwest Food Bank.
Next, we have Jeshu Chadalavada. Jeshu Chadalavada is a freshman at Normal Community High School with a strong passion for STEM, particularly coding and robotics. He enjoys exploring new concepts
challenges creativity and problem-solving skills. He thrives on tackling difficult problems and is always eager to take on new challenges. Above all, Jishu is a dedicated and hardworking individual who believes that every big dream begins with a small step.
Laskia Ayabizeti is an incoming freshman at Nequa Valley High School with a strong passion for the arts. She plays the violin and piano, sings, and learns classical dance. In addition to the arts, Laskia has a wide range of interests, including robotics, design, and putting henna on herself and others. She loves spending time with her peers and family and never turns down a good pasta dish.
Rishabh Narendranath is someone who is not defined easily. A philosopher, a dreamer, a skeptic, and more. His hobbies and skills resemble the old saying, jack of all trades, master of none. Well, maybe master of one. He enjoys public speaking and writing. Rishabh also plays the guitar, swims, and enjoys listening to all types of debate. When the opportunity arises, he enjoys volunteering in all sorts of different ways, from heavy lifting to social media marketing. He has a clear vision for the future, one that might force him to hopefully stop procrastinating.
Rayabel Krishnan is a freshman at University High School and serves as the freshman class president. Passionate about giving back, she actively volunteers and contributes to her community. At school, she is involved in a variety of activities, including speech and debate, FBLA, volleyball, and several other clubs. Rhea is also a trained Bharatanatyam dancer, showcasing her dedication to both her cultural heritage and the arts. In her free time, she enjoys reading, spending quality time with friends, and exploring new cuisines.
Ryan Alex is an upcoming freshman at Normal Community High School. He enjoys playing tennis and spending time with friends, which reflects his energetic personality. Beyond his hobbies, he is a persevering individual who strives for success and wishes to reach great heights in his academic journey. His journey is driven by a passion in biology, chemistry, and math.
Sahana Puvanesh is an incoming freshman who attends Normal Community High School. She is someone with diverse interests, ranging from playing the flute, painting, and playing piano, to enjoying outdoor activities like badminton and pickleball. Aside from her hobbies, she enjoys learning about math and science with a particular interest in medicine. She hopes to pursue a career in this field and be successful in the future by helping many others, as well as continuing to grow and learn herself.
Shaurya Didigam is a hardworking individual who loves challenging himself. He enjoys math and science. He is going to be a freshman at Normal Community High School. One of his favorite pastimes is playing chess, and he hopes to make a difference in our world.
Shaurya Sushikala is going into his freshman year at Dunlap High School. He excels academically, but is especially into math. Some of his other major activities include chess, playing the violin, speech, robotics, many national math competitions, and more. In his free time, he likes to study and prepare to get ahead. When he's not doing that, he's with his friends, whether it's for academic purposes or just for fun. He likes to help people, especially in helping them understand the concept.
Srinidhi Gurujala is embarking on her journey at Normal Community High School with a passion for both creativity and technology. Music is always part of her day, whether she's playing flute and violin, singing, or expressing herself through classical dance. She loves solving problems and coming up with innovative ideas that she can apply to robotics. And whether she's running, biking, or walking, the perfect playlist is always playing in the background, setting the mood. Srinidhi values strong relationships with her family and peers and hopes to make a positive impact on the world someday.
Vikyat Chaturvedi is someone who loves to volunteer and help his community. He has volunteered at multiple places like Midwest Food Bank, robotics workshops, and robotics camps, teaching children the basics of building and coding. He also mentors a robotics team and takes them to competitions. He enjoys sharing his knowledge with his peers and helping them learn.
Yashwant Govindaraj used to attend Normal Community High School and is now a current junior at Adelaide East Stevenson High School in Lincolnshire, Illinois. His interests lie within investing in robotics, participating in various competitions. Outside of school, he loves rock climbing and listening to music. In the future, he hopes to pursue a fulfilling career in the world of computer science. The adjectives and descriptions each of these young leaders gave to describe themselves. The entire steering committee and I know that you are all destined for great things in life. Please join me in one last round of applause for the Youth Global Citizen Class of 2025. Thank you, everyone. If you would like to apply to be in the program, nominate a student, or volunteer with YGC, check out our FBT website for more information, or talk with one of us after the program. Please use the QR codes on the screen, or check the program booklet to learn more about what we do. Before we move on to the next part of the program, I'd like to take a moment to share a bit about my own experience with YGC. When I first joined, I was a nervous sophomore, terrified of public speaking, and unsure about what I could contribute as a leader. But as I went through the program, I realized that public speaking isn't something to fear. It's a tool to connect with others. Through working with my project for different fundraising projects, I discovered more about my own leadership and communication style, and with that came a newfound confidence. YGC isn't just a place to learn about leadership and making an impact. It's also a place to learn more about yourself, your strengths, your potential, and other ways that you can grow. I believe that kind of self-discovery is one of the most valuable parts of the experience. With that in mind, I'd like to invite my fellow MC, Shreyans Gurujala, to say a few words.
Thank you, Veda. All right. So I remember personally, as a YGC student a few years ago, I was just on the stage, just like many of the students that you see here today. Today I'd like to reflect on a small anecdote of my YGC experience that completely changed my life. You see, just like many of the YGC students today, we did door-to-door fundraising for various different, for our nonprofit, which we fundraise money for, CHCC, or the Community Healthcare Clinic, which is a small nonprofit in our town. I know that we did a school fundraiser. So we actually went to each teacher and asked them to ask their students to donate for our cause. And I remember going for my first day fundraising, I was completely terrified. I had no idea what I was doing as a freshman that year, and I had no idea what to say. I remember walking past the classroom, just inching towards the door, and then my teacher and I walked by us. It was at that moment which I knew there was no backing up. I had to complete my mission to fundraise for this nonprofit. From that point on, I realized that talking to people on one-on-one is one of the most important things, one of the most important skills you can learn. Helps you build connections, helps you meet new people, helps you learn new skills that you wouldn't have done otherwise. If it wasn't for this experience as a YGC student, there's absolutely no way I could be doing what I'm doing in front of you guys today. So I'd like to thank YGC and the FBT really for providing me with this experience to help me grow as a person. Now, to begin the next portion of our award program this afternoon, I call back to the stage Kathy Winslow.
One of the unique aspects of FBT as a nonprofit is that over 98% of all donated funds go directly to project recipients, and all FBT board members volunteer their time and take no salary compensation of any kind. This enables more funds to be directly dispersed to global and local projects, spanning from Guatemala, India, Haiti, and Belize to our local community. I'd like to visit with you a bit about what 2025 holds for a better tomorrow. If you're like me, I was blown away with the over $8,000 that our YGC students raised with support of FBT and our generous donors in just a few short months. Those of us associated with FBT and all its programs believe in the power of youth and have witnessed their servant leadership. Today's program will give $4,000 to local nonprofits for our YICU winter charities. Combined with the YGC funds, well over $8,000 goes to area charities. At past YICU award ceremonies, approximately $8,000 was raised. In any given year, we give back to the community $15,000 to $20,000. Today, our goal is to get a head start on 2026 by raising $2,000 during today's event. We hope you will choose to support our efforts. Money raised will help defray the cost of this event. Please use the QR code you see on the screen or by contacting one of the FBT board members or committee members who are here today. We want to see the good work of our youth leaders continue, and we ask for your help to make that happen. Let me give you a quick minute to act. Every dollar counts. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize the YICU steering committee members. We have Shreyans, Hema, Veda, Sky, Hari, and Dr. Carla Campbell-Jackson. They deserve a round of applause. Now let's welcome back to the stage our co-MCs for the remainder of the program, Shreyans and Veda, both of whom are past YICU award nominees.
Thank you once again for joining us today. This event is currently live on Facebook. For those of you following us online, you may access the program guide by clicking the address on the slide. For those of you here in the audience, you may follow us by using the QR code or by clicking the link on the screen. We are delighted to welcome you to the 10th Annual 2025 YICU Service Awards to celebrate what these fantastic nominated young people are doing to serve others and what they are doing to make the community a better place. Also, this is your last chance to vote for the Standing Ovation Award.
We are so proud of our fellow young leaders and can't wait to share even more information about this year's YICU nominees and winners. As part of our local philanthropy efforts, For Better Tomorrow is excited to donate $250 towards nonprofits pre-selected by each of the YICU Service Award winners. Donors identified in the program booklet made these donations possible. We would also like to give special recognition to the FBT board members, the FBT Advisory Council members, the YICU Winner Selection Panel, individual donors, and our volunteers. If you are one of these people, please stand to be recognized. Thank you all for your contributions to this program. Thank you all for the time and effort you have given so generously to support FBT and the people it benefits. We would also like at this time to recognize all the elected officials and government leaders in our presence. Names on the list may not be complete. If you are here, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. We would also like at this time to recognize all the educators and administrators in our presence. Names on the list may not be complete. Kindly stand to be recognized. Lastly, ask the YICU winners in the audience today. Please stand to be recognized. Now for the next portion of this program, I'd like to invite Veda back to the podium.
We would like to thank State Senator Dave Kohler and his office for graciously making the certificates that our nominees are going to receive today, along with County Board Chair Elizabeth Johnston for attending our program. Mrs. Johnston, would you please join us on the stage to help present them? The YICU Service Awards celebration is held to recognize youth leadership and service in the community. We hope that it will also inspire more youth to pursue service, leadership activities, and more opportunities. The process to plan for this event started many months in advance as we wanted to create an in-person event worthy of all 2025 nominees. Nominations were requested from local organizations, schools, and individuals. The youth were also encouraged to nominate themselves. Students from junior high to college are eligible for these awards, and we have received excellent applications. At this time, I ask the YICU nominees to line up to my left, your right. Today, we have an exceptional group of young adults to recognize. For those unaware about the selection process, I'd like to explain what has occurred. We have collected nominations for these individuals and teams, whom you just met, over the last several months, getting the word out by telling nonprofits, schools, churches, temples, and community leaders to nominate anyone they feel should be recognized. Some students applied directly, others were asked for references. Once we received all the applications, we sent them to an independent selection panel, not affiliated with YICU, for the final selection of the winners. It isn't an easy task to decide, since there are so many great things that students are doing to give back to our community. This year, we are recognizing 12 winners as opposed to 10, as there was not much separation in the scoring results from our selection committee. I would now like to invite Trions back to the stage.
We hope you all are enjoying today's event. At this time, we would like to introduce our nominees for this year. Parents, family and friends, nominators, and school and nonprofit representatives. If you're in the audience, we encourage you to show your appreciation of your nominee and stand while the person of your interest is being introduced. Nominees, as we call you out in alphabetical order, we ask you to stay on the stage to allow us an opportunity to take a group picture. So, let's get started. Our first nominee, Aditi Chandler, is a freshman at University High School who balances academics and a wide variety of activities. She's active in robotics, speech, and the debate team, music, through violin, piano, and singing. Outside of the classroom, Aditi stays active with tennis and running, while also enjoying reading books. Aditi values perseverance and flexibility as she enjoys taking on new opportunities that challenge her to grow. Our next nominee, AJ Stenger, is a 16-year-old Bloomington High School student. AJ is a master junior zookeeper at Miller Park Zoo and loves to lead younger volunteers as a team leader. AJ plays the tuba in concert and marching band and finds it to be one of their biggest passions and interests. AJ loves science and everything to do with learning, but above all, loves helping in the community by volunteering at the hospital and the zoo year-round. Our next nominee, Alexis Clark, is a high school senior at Mobile Community. She's involved with many activities at her school, such as Black Student Union, chamber choir musicals, cheerleading, and yearbook, while balancing her academics and a part-time job. After high school, she plans on going into education or musical theater at Tennessee State University. Some of Lexi's favorite hobbies are art, spending quality time with her friends and family, and traveling. Our next nominee, Ayana Gupta, is an 8th grader at Chittix Junior High School. She participates in FTC, First Tech Challenge, marking her 6th year in robotics. She plays volleyball, dances competitively, and has played tennis since she was 10 years old. She also participates at Speech Club in Chittix Junior High. Our next nominee, Chloe Shopkowski, is a senior at Illinois Wesleyan University, pursuing a BA in Business combined with Finance and a certificate in Data Analytics. She is deeply communicated to community service, serving as president of the Illinois Wesleyan University Rotaract Chapter, co-president of IWU Habitat for Humanity, and vice president of AWU. She also volunteers with the McLean County Chamber of Commerce, BNYP, and local nonprofits. Chloe has led initiatives supporting literacy, housing, mental health, and environmental sustainability. She's passionate about connecting with her community and inspiring others to serve. Our next nominee, Colton Leonard, is a junior at Noah Community High School and the Global Director of Finance for the Junior Economic Club, an international nonprofit that connects student leaders with business and policy experts. He also helps lead the Student Investment Philanthropic Organization, or SIPO, a 501c3 nonprofit that promotes financial literacy and philanthropy, helping to raise over $160,000 for charitable causes. Passionate about finance and venture capital, Colton placed 3rd nationally in personal finance and FBLA. He also operates a landscaping business, competes in speech and debate, and enjoys fishing, cooking, traveling, and triathlons in his free time. Now I'd like to hand it off to Veda to introduce the rest of our nominees.
Our next nominee is Ella Brownlee. Ella Brownlee is a hard worker with a servant's heart, and she loves helping her community through service. She has also served as the Executive Director of Heartland Student Leaders in Community Engagement, also known as SLICE, where she organized multiple community service events, including a drive for the college food pantry. Brownlee served as a trip leader during Heartland's 2025 Alternative Spring Break trip to Memphis, Tennessee, where students engaged in volunteer work for the Living Land and Waters Project. Our next nominee is Elliot Tolentino. Elliot Tolentino is known by many as a very social and outgoing person who is very dedicated in all parts of his life. He is a member of the Boy Scouts of America, Order of the Arrow, Promise Council, NHS, BHS varsity football team, swim and dive team, baseball team, Coalition of Students in Administration, the lead of the BHS Resilience Project, member of the BHS Pep Club, concertmaster of his school's chamber orchestra, and a worldwide traveler. Elliot's life goal is to look back and see a noticeable change he made in the world. Our next nominee is Eric Leonard. Eric Leonard is a motivated 19-year-old student studying biomedical engineering on the pre-med track at Ohio State University. Over the past 4 years, he has enjoyed volunteering at various medical-related institutions such as the Community Healthcare Clinic and OSF St. Joseph Emergency Room. His current passions are weightlifting, playing guitar, fishing, and spending time with friends. In the future, he hopes to become an orthopedic surgeon with a specialization in trauma so he can continue his passion for helping others. Our next nominee is Gabrielle Johnson. Gabrielle
Miles Johnson is a multi-talented go-getter who is passionate about music, poetry, ice skating, and video gaming. She is a 17-year-old senior at Normal Community West High School. Her extracurricular activities include jazz choir, chorale choir, and figure skating. She is also the president of the NAACP Youth Council of Bloomington, Illinois, and a board member of Jack and Jill of America Incorporated Bloomington Normal Chapter Teen Executive Board. Every day, she approaches living with a happy and meaningful life surrounded by love, support, and pleasing God. Our next nominee is Ishan Shukla. Ishan Shukla is a hard-working freshman at University High School, an avid golf enthusiast, and a dedicated community volunteer. He aspires to become a veterinarian specializing in the care of large animals. He doesn't give up easily on anything that is given to him. He loves to be challenged with new things all the time. I would now like to invite Shriyans Rijal back up to the stage.
Next nominee, Jabo Kashi, is an enthusiastic freshman at Normal Community High School. His hobbies include robotics, coding, gaming, and many more. He's the co-lead at robotics and also volunteers wherever he can. Some places he has volunteered are Sewa International, Midwest Food Bank, and more. He has attended the Youth Global Citizen meetings with his team, where he has raised over $1,000 for the Promise Council. He is STEM-oriented and aims in his future to become an engineer. Our next nominee, Jeshu Chakalabada, is a student who values family, faith, friends, and academics. He is passionate about learning, especially math, while striving for excellence in all subjects. He is known for his strategic mindset. He approaches challenges by finding the most effective paths to success, a skill that reflects his leadership style. He is originally from India, but was raised in Bloomington Normal, where he hopes to aim his curiosity and problem-solving skills into a future career as a software developer. Our next nominee, Joshua Edmondson, has been on the Youth Council for the Bloomington Normal Youth. He works as a mentor to younger kids playing football, where he coaches. He's an advocate for youth, helping them grow into young teenagers and helping them understand what it really means to both be part of a team and function amongst others. Our next nominee, Kadir Muhammad, is a senior at Normal Community High School. She is 17 years old, and she plans to go to a 4-year college to study kinesiology and exercise science to become a physical therapist. In her free time, she enjoys reading books in the genres of romance and thriller. Our next nominee, Mahi Ganta, is a current junior at University High School. She believes in giving back to her community through volunteering and educational opportunities. Mahi is very involved in her school and community and is part of various clubs and organizations, such as Eagle Helping Hands, Speech and Debate, Girls Tennis, Student Senate, Girls in STEM, and various choral extracurriculars. In her free time, she loves to dance Bharatanatyam, sing, play tennis, and spend time with her friends. At this point, I'd love to invite Veda back to the stage.
Our next nominee is Miles Mans Tapley. Miles is a current senior at Normal West High School. He currently serves as the Vice President of the NAACP Youth Council. Our next nominee is Ocean Mivida Levo. is a senior at Normal Community High School and an active member of the Black Student Union. She is also a senior board representative, helping create memorable experiences for her classmates and leads with Iron Invasion to support school spirit at athletic events. Outside of school, Ocean serves as a Sunday school teacher at Deborah Ministries and volunteers at the Children's Discovery Museum, where she mentors and engages young children. She is passionate about community service, leadership, and making a positive impact on those around her. Our next nominee is Pranika Kurella. Pranika Kurella is a junior with a passion for both science and service. She loves studying biology and social studies and plans to pursue a future in business and health administration. Known for her energetic and positive personality, Pranika enjoys connecting with others and bringing people together through conversation and collaboration. She is also deeply passionate about animals and hopes to use her leadership and advocacy skills to make a lasting impact in her community and beyond. Our next nominee is Riya Balakrishnan. Riya is a freshman at University High School. She is an outgoing student who loves to give back to her community. She is involved in various leadership roles, which includes board member positions, and was recently elected as the class of 2029 freshman class president. Riya is also involved in various cultural activities, such as Bharatanatyam dance, music, Bollywood performances, and emceeing for various events. She is an avid volleyball player and a track runner for her school. She loves to read, hang out with her friends, family, go on adventures, explore foods from all around the world, and to try new things. Our next nominee is Rishabh Narendranath. Rishabh is an ambitious person with a wandering mind. As a freshman at NCHS, Rishabh aspires to help lead the world to become a better place, and especially values worldwide education. He is involved in many activities, some of them being Model UN and FBLA. Outside of academic pursuits, he loves to watch movies or TV shows, update his blog, and spend more time with those who are close to him. Back to you, Sri.
Our next nominee, Rashawn Hamid, is a young, kind kid who goes to Normal Community High School. He has two siblings and some awesome parents. He loves to be outside and fish. Rashawn is also an owner of his own lawn mowing business and volunteers at the Islamic Center of McLean County. In the future, Rashawn hopes to become a dentist, owning his own clinic. Our next nominee, Sandra Carter, is a senior at Bloomington High School, participating in multiple activities, such as Not in Our School, Model United Nations, STEM Club, National Honor Society, as well as Promise Council. She also participates in speech and debate, where she went to Des Moines, Iowa this past June and placed 7th nationally in original spoken word poetry, where she advocated against the policing of African American voices. In her free time, she partakes in the annual Illinois Wesleyan Honor Orchestra, packs meals for those in need, and volunteers with animals at the Humane Society of Central Illinois. Our next nominee, Savannah Cruz, is a beautiful, kind-hearted person with amazing energy and passion. She has a warm heart and a welcoming smile. She's an outgoing person who likes to help others. She works hard, working with having a job, doing marching band, all while maintaining her good grades. She's full of life and likes to enjoy every moment. She makes everything better and is overall an amazing person to be around. Our next nominee, Shoria Didigan, is a freshman at Normal Community High School. He's a hardworking and enthusiastic enthusiastic individual who always strives for success. He's very much interested in math and science, and he loves problem solving. He wants to give back to the community, and he regularly volunteers. Shoya demonstrates strong leadership skills, takes initiatives, and motivates his peers. He encourages collaboration, brings people together, and makes sure everyone succeeds. Our next nominee, Shayla Prince, is a dedicated student at Bloomington Junior High School who is passionate about making a strong impact in business and leadership. Known for her strong work ethic, empathy, and collaborative spirit, Shayla Prince has also taken on leadership roles in her BCA Culinary Arts, being co-president of her church youth group, and impacting her Mother's Homeless Outreach Program, COPS. In addition, values education, personal growth, and making a difference in other lives in her community. She plans to pursue a career in culinary arts, entrepreneurship, and real estate in her future. Back to you.
Our next nominee is Somia Boyna. Somia is currently a junior at University High School. She is involved in numerous types of activities in school and outside of school, including being a part of Student Senate, Girls in STEM, Wishing Crane Project, Speech and Debate, Youth Engaged in Philanthropy, First Robotics Challenge, and much more. She shares her passion for technology through mentoring robotics at Grove Elementary and leading a Scratch Coding Club. She also loves to volunteer and make an impact on the community any way that she can. Outside of service, she loves to dance and hang out with her friends and family. Our next nominee is Srinidhi Gurujala. Srinidhi is a creative and driven high school freshman who thrives on bringing people together through thoughtful leadership and meaningful experiences. She is passionate about music, robotics, and tennis, and enjoys exploring new ways to express ideas and solve problems. Known for her empathy, organization, and curiosity, Srinidhi is always looking for ways to make learning more engaging and inclusive. Her goal is to lead with kindness and inspire others to grow alongside her. Our next nominee is Sydney Stewart. Sydney Stewart is a senior at University High School in Normal, Illinois. From a young age, she has been deeply passionate about serving others, which has led to her pursuit in medicine. As a certified nursing assistant, she is already gaining valuable hands-on experience in patient care. Sydney aspires to attend a historically Black college or university where she plans to major in nursing. Her dedication and volunteerism and healthcare highlights her commitment to making a lasting impact in the lives of others, both in her community and beyond. Our next nominee is Taylor Jordan. Taylor Jordan is a sophomore at Cornerstone Christian Academy and founder of Treasures by Taylor, a bracelet business offering handmade designs both online and in person. She donates 10% of her profits to Taylor's Treasures for charitable organizations supporting underserved communities. Taylor is actively involved in community service projects and outreach efforts throughout McLean County. She has also participated on the dance competition team at the Studio Project and competed in track and field within the Central Illinois Track Club. She is passionate about using creativity and service to make a lasting impact. Our next nominee is Venya Dugabolu. Venya is a junior at Normal Community High School and a student athlete competing in varsity track and field while excelling academically. She serves as a president for her school's French club and is a member of both national and French honor societies. Vanya has also achieved national recognition as a two-time qualifier in Future Business Leaders of America and volunteers at the Carl Cancer Center. She is committed to leadership, service, and making a positive impact in her community. Our next nominee is Vikya Chaturati. Vikya is a young leader who has volunteered and helped lead several different opportunities. He has helped mentor robotics teams learn Python coding and has also helped them go all the way to the state competition and also sectional champions. Not only that, he has also taught kids in India about robotics, helping them learn the basics of coding and building, allowing them to build and code a fully functional robot. Also, he has helped start a fundraiser with his team for Promise Council and has raised $1,200 for that organization. Nominees, if you are part of the team, please go to the stage you entered from. The rest of you are free to go back to your seats. Reminder that if you are a senior or a college student, to pick up your cord on the way out. Next up is our team nominees. Our team nominees are Olympia High School National Honor Society, Team Bent Elementary, and Team Promise Council. The Olympia High School NHS is a 65-member organization led by an 8-member officer team that organizes over 11 volunteer events for the school and community, including Halloween night, the Homecoming Carnival, and Veterans Day greeters. All funds raised support St. Jude, Toys for Tots, and Angel Tree. Guided by the pillars of their character, service, scholarship, and leadership, NHS is a student-led group. Their members plan and staff every event while maintaining GPAs above 3.25 and staying active in sports and other extracurriculars. They are truly outstanding students. Next up, we have Team Bent Elementary. The YGC Bent Elementary team consists of high schoolers from a few different schools: Normal Community High School, University High School, and Dunlap High School. All of them came together as a group when they were looking for leadership opportunities to take advantage of. This helped them get to know each other better and build strong relationships as a team, which led to very positive results and a great impact on the community. It also helped the students and the PTO at Bent Elementary School for the better. And last but not least, Team Promise Council. This team, composed of 8 unique members, has put forth their strengths in order to accomplish a goal: to raise funds and awareness for the Promise Council, a nonprofit based in Bloomington, Illinois. This project specifically is for middle school students in need of mentorship. Each team member contributes something different, whether it's financial knowledge, programming skills, or a knack for marketing. Out of everything this team did, they remembered one thing. They were once students in middle schools, students that could have benefited from what Promise Council does now.
Tonight, we have two advocate nominees, National Honor Society and the Mentoring and Providing Scholarships, or MAPS. The Mentoring and Providing Scholarships, or MAPS program, is a nonprofit organization designed to provide salient mentoring relationships with local high school seniors. The MAPS program offers the following mentoring sessions for selected students: financial planning/time management, a panel of professionals, college and university information, branding etiquette, negative peer pressure resistance, positive police interactions, resume and interview preparation, professional speaking skills, and so much more. On an annual basis, in coordination of our joint scholarship operation, over $80,000 is awarded to local high school seniors. Character is automatically embedded in the essence of the MAPS program. Our other nominee for the applicant nominee is the National Honor Society. The Olympia High School NHS is a 65-member organization led by an 8-member officer team who developed and organized over 11 volunteer events for the school district and community. Such events include Halloween night, the Homecoming Carnival, and Veterans Day Creators. All funds raised are donated to St. Jude, Toys for Tots, and Angel Tree. With the Mentoring and Providing Scholarships MAPS program, please come to the stage.
Our second advocate nominee is Nora Zaring. Nora has been involved in the McLean County art space for decades, working consistently towards improving and empowering people of all ages, especially youth through art. Always artsy, over the years, she taught herself how to do many different types of art. When her kids were little, she started taking painting classes and loved it. She learned so much, and after about 10 years of taking classes, she started teaching art at Home Sweet Home. She was a co-founder of Inside Out, Accessible Art Co-op, a gallery where she showed her art and taught classes for about 7 years. She feels God brought together all these experiences as she started Threshold to Hope, Incorporated. Her husband, Dave, enjoys photography. Photography and painting share perspective and balance. Let's now give a round of applause to the team nominees, advocate nominees, and mentor nominee for their countless contributions to our communities and county. This year's Mentor Award is presented to Nora Zaring, who is unfortunately unable to join us here today. Her beneficiary is Threshold to Hope and is sponsored by the town of Normal. The certificates you see being handed out are from State Senator Dave Kohler. He was unable to attend today, and in his absence, County Board Chair Elizabeth Johnson will continue presenting the certificates for the award winners and the nominees. There are 3 nominees for the team award. YGC Bent Elementary Team, Olympia High School National Honor Society, and YGC Promise Council Team. The 2025 recipient of the Team Award is the Olympia High School National Honor Society. The team will receive a certificate award and a $250 for St. Jude. This award is sponsored by Kathy Weinzierl. Congratulations to Olympia NHS. We invite a member of the team to speak for a couple of minutes. I would now like to invite Shreyans Virgela back up to the stage.
The YICU Advocate Award recognizes an organization that empowers students to provide sustainable philanthropy and encourages youth to be the leaders and drivers of change. This year we have 2 nominees for the Advocate Award, National Honor Society and the MAPS program. This year's recipient is the Mentoring and Providing Scholarships MAPS program. This award is sponsored by Sonia Madden. Congratulations to the MAPS program. We invite one of the representatives to speak for 2 minutes.
There is a destiny that makes us brothers. None goes his way alone. All that we send into the lives of others comes back into our own. On behalf of the executive leadership team of the Mentoring and Providing Scholarships program, we acknowledge YICU and this special moment to recognize the work that we do. We do it because it matters and it comes from a very organic place. To all of the young people here today, we celebrate you, we see you, we believe in you, and we're counting on you. Once again, thank you.
We have already announced 3 special awards and their winners. Now it is time to introduce the recipients of the individual awards. Each winner will receive an acrylic award and a certificate from the Illinois State Senate. FBT will also make a $250 donation toward a nonprofit pre-selected by the winner. If your organization is a beneficiary of a winner, please come forward in front of the podium to receive your check. Each youth award winner will have up to 2 minutes to give their remarks. Once you make your remarks, kindly go back to your respective seats. Our first award winner is from the 12 to 15 age category, Taylor Jordan. Her nonprofit beneficiary is the Jump for Joy Squad Incorporated, and it is sponsored by Dr. Carla Campbell Jackson. Taylor, this is your time to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am incredibly honored and deeply grateful to receive this service award. Thank you to YICU for creating such a meaningful recognition that uplifts young leaders who are making a big difference in their communities. I believe it is essential to begin serving both our local and global communities at a young age. When I started making bracelets at home 3 years ago, I never imagined it would grow into something that could truly impact lives. A small beginning became Treasures by Taylor, my bracelet jewelry business, which donates 10% of all sales to my charity, Taylor's Treasures. Through this initiative, we have donated school craft supplies to the Boys and Girls Club of Blue Jump for Joy Squad, where I helped children grow in their faith through fun and active learning. I am so thankful to my family and community for the constant support and generosity. And once again, thank you to YICU for empowering young people to discover the joy and purpose of serving. Thank you.
Next, from the 16 to 17 age category, Anika Corella. Her nonprofit beneficiary is the WBRB, and it is sponsored by Ashlesha and Santosh Rao. Anika, it is now your time to say a few words.
I am so incredibly grateful for this opportunity to be a part of something so wonderful, and I'm also so thankful of the YGC steering committee and my family for helping me guiding me through my journey of community service. Thank you so much.
Our winner from the 18 to 22 age category is Chloe Shakowski. Her nonprofit beneficiary is the West Wilmington Revitalization Project. Dr. Carla Campbell Jackson is the sponsor of this award.
Apologize if I'm out of breath. I'm a little out of shape. Thank you so much to FET for putting on this amazing event today, and thank you so much to my mentor and nominator, Patrick Zajac, for being here today. He has taught me that I belong in every room that I'm in, and thank you so much to my family, of course, for being here today, because they answer my phone calls on my not-so-better days. Through community service, I have learned that community, just like anything, is what you put into it, you will get out of it. And community service means so much to me because it creates such an amazing bond. It doesn't matter what major you are at college, it doesn't matter what class you are or what age you are, it just matters if you show up and people will love you for it and you will put more love into the world. Through my work with the McLean County Chamber of Commerce and Rotary, I have learned that pressure is a privilege and that you could ground yourself by dedicating what free time you have to allocate to community service, which is such an honor. I appreciate all of you for listening today, and if anyone wants to help me in my initiative to expand Rotaract across all college campuses, like Heartland Community College, as well as Illinois State University, please reach out to me. Thank you.
These young leaders are truly amazing. If you have a young person in mind who you would like to see on the stage next year, please use the QR code on the screen to access the nomination form. I would now like to hand the stage over to Shreyans Gurunjala.
Our next winner from the 12 to 15 year age category, Rishabh Narendra. His beneficiary is Our American Voice. His award is sponsored by Punitha Vinayaswaram and Hariharan Santhanathan. Rishabh, this is your time to say a few words.
I'm going to be honest, I did not really have a speech prepared for this, but I would like to thank everybody in the audience for being here today and for supporting this event. It's because of your support that things like this are able to happen to begin with. I would also like to thank a few of my friends who are all the way in the back row there who support me every day, and I don't think I can do anything without them. And lastly, I would like to thank the YGC steering committee for, as you know, like I was a participant of YGC, and I think without that program, I wouldn't be where I am today, especially like talking to you on the stage. So I thank them for that as well. I'll give you one last thank you, and have a great rest of your day.
Our next award recipient for the 16 to 17 year age category, we have Colton Leonard. His nonprofit beneficiary is the Student Investment Philanthropy Organization. And the sponsors of his award are Julie and Bob Dobsky. This is your time to say a few words.
Yeah, so first of all, I would like to thank everyone for coming out here. I mean, this is such a meaningful thing that we're able to do here, but I want to talk a little about a personal anecdote that I had recently. So I am the founder at NCHS of SIPO, and so here we work on promoting personal finance, teaching that, and also giving back to our community. So I know they talked a little bit about it, but we have now over $160,000, and so we invest it and donate it. And so recently we were able to contribute $6,333 this year to Midwest Food Bank, Easter Seals, and St. Jude. And one of the most powering stories that I've heard was we were donating to Midwest Food Bank. And the person told us, you know, every single dollar, these families, they don't have food. They're struggling. And the last thing that they need to worry about is food. And so when we can contribute that saves them in the moment. And in addition, St. Jude, he shared a personal story with me. He said, there was once this kid that I met, and so he had cancer, and the family did not have enough money. And thankfully, due to St. Jude's operations, they were able to save him, and we actually met him at the Run for Fun where we were volunteering for SIPO. And I was able to meet the kid, and he had a whole life due to community service and volunteering and just being there for your community. And I think it's so important to be able to contribute to the community. And I'm so proud to be part of YICU in recognizing every single person that's pushing to make the community a better place. And so I'd like to thank my parents for helping me be in this position that I am today, and every single person that showed up today. So thank you.
Our next winner is from the 12 to 15 age category, and that person is Srinidhi Gurujal. Her nonprofit is Shriners Children's Hospital, and the sponsors of this award are Marilyn and John Freaks. Srinidhi, this is your time to say a few words.
So first, I'd like to thank everybody who's put so much effort to be able to make this happen. And I'm so thankful for all the people who support me, especially my parents, and of course, my brother. And everyone who's come today has done so many great things, and everybody here obviously should deserve an award. And I hope that my donation, which I've chosen to go towards Shriners Hospital, is used towards a great cause that they've made such a great impact on both my life, and I want to help others to be able to experience the same. Once again, thank you everybody so much, and this is a great thing, and have a good rest of your program.
Now, I'd like to hand the stage back to you.
17 year age category is Ocean Navita Levo. Ocean's beneficiary is the Immigration Project. This award is sponsored by Tony and Dwayne Barrington. Ocean, this is your time to say a few words.
Well, I was not expecting this. I want to thank you all so much. This means a lot to me. I first want to thank God for being my foundation and the reason behind everything I do. I also want to thank my family for their endless support and love and the values that they've instilled in me. Being involved in my school and community has taught me that impact doesn't always come from big actions. It comes from showing up, serving others, and caring about something bigger than yourself. And a special thank you to Dr. Carlo for nominating me for this award and believing in me. I'm really grateful for every opportunity I've had to give back and to grow through it. And thank you again for this honor.
Next, from the 16 to 17 age category, Salmia Volua. Her nonprofit beneficiary is the Baby Fold, and it's sponsored by Dr. Banu Bakalanga and Sasi Royaru. So Mia, this is your time to say a few words.
Thank you so much for Better Tomorrow for this award. I'm incredibly grateful for this honor. Sitting here today, I'm reminded of how many people and opportunities have helped me reach this point. I'm thankful for my mentors, family, and friends who believed in me, and for a community that continues to support, inspire, and challenge me to grow. Every opportunity I've had has been shaped by the people around me, and I hope to give back and create those same opportunities for others. Thank you once again for believing in me, and for letting me be part of something so beautiful.
From the 16 to 17 year age category, Elliot Tolentino. Elliot's beneficiary is the Bloomington High School Promise Council. The sponsors of this award is Deanna Browski and Alan Patel. Elliot, this is your time to say a few words.
If I'm being entirely honest, I'm not all that prepared to accept this award after seeing all the people that were also nominated for this, who are all amazing. I'd like to recognize each and every one of you for everything you guys do for our community. I'd also like to say that I cannot be where I am today standing in front of all of you without the community that I grew up around. If not for that community, I would not be able to give back, and you all wouldn't be sitting here today. So thank you all very much.
Our next winner is from the 12 to 15 age range category, Ria Balakrishnan. Her beneficiary is the Immigration Project, and this award is sponsored by Drake Zimmerman and Jan Elfie. This is your time to say a few words.
I was really not expecting this, but I'm just gonna wing my speech like my dad told me to. I really want to thank everyone for being here today and for supporting me throughout this journey. I want to thank FPT and the YGC program for leading me and helping me grow my leadership skills and my community skills. I want to thank Jeanette, Jerzeg, Robbie Uncle, and Iron Uncle for all helping nominate me and referencing me to help me win this incredible award. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for supporting me and pushing me to always do my best. And I want to thank my brother because I know it's hard when I'm the favorite child. I'm just kidding. But I really want to thank everyone, all the nominees. You guys are really inspiring and really push me to be a better person in the community. And I hope my $250 donation to the Immigration Project is used for a great cause. So thank you so much.
And finally, from the 16 to 17 age category, we have Sanya Carter. Her beneficiary is the Bloomington High School Conference Council. This award is sponsored by Carl and Chantal Sneed. Sanya, this is your time to say a few words.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you to the For a Better Tomorrow organization and all that they do for the people in our community. I want to thank the Promise Council Student Board and our sponsor, Mrs. Amanda Stenger, who does so much amazing work for us. I want to thank the County Promise Council, who gave me the platform to do the work that I do today. It really means so much to me. Service has always been my pride and joy, and being able to share something I'm so passionate about means everything to me. I'm really just a girl from the west side of Bloomington, so to be in a room with all of these amazing people has been awe-inspiring. It's really amazing to see the work that we can do when we devote ourselves to service, and this award will only remind me of that in my days moving forward. Thank you so much again, and let's keep breaking glass ceilings.
Now, we're ready to announce our two final awards. We will start with the Community Hero Award winner. The primary goal of YICU is to celebrate youth, service, and leadership. We want to put a bright spotlight on all of our nominees. Quick reminder, over the last 45 days, For a Better Tomorrow recognized all 38 YICU nominees on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. We will be recognizing the nominee that received the highest number of likes across all social media platforms. Thanks to the collective likes and shares of the nominees and their supporters, our posts have reached more than 2,000 people. Give them all a big round of applause. This year, our Community Hero Award winner is Srinidhi Gurujal. She accumulated the most likes out of all social media platforms, 823. Please come to the stage to receive your award and say a few words.
I was not expecting being up here again, but I would just like to thank all the people who were able to make this happen, especially my parents and all the effort that they put out to sharing my posts throughout both my family and just over the internet. But thank you so much for everything that everyone was able to do, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the year.
support community nonprofits. The Standing Ovation Award is an opportunity to support a nominee and to help raise funds for next year. This year, the YICU Steering Committee introduced a special award. As a surprise, to recognize the school with the most nominations for the YICU Awards. Beginning next year, we plan to expand this recognition for the school with the most leaders in service by presenting a plaque along with a $250 donation to the school. This year, we are proud to present a Leaders in Service plaque to Normal Community High School. Going back to the previous award, we have been able to raise a great amount of money by Alexis Clark, who was the winner of the Standing Ovation Award. She has raised the most amount of money through online and the cash donations made today. Please come to the stage to receive your award and to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I was not expecting to get this at all. I was literally sitting in the back like, wow, there's so many amazing people that deserve these awards, and I'm so grateful to be one of them that receives them. Thank you to my school, my family, friends. A special thank you to Dr. Carla for nominating me for this. And thank you for everyone for participating in YICU. You are making a great impact in the community, and I hope you only continue to do amazing things. Thank you so much for this award. Have a great evening.
Now for the Leaders in Service Award, we would like to invite Dr. Adam Rosick onto the stage to receive this award and to say a few words.
Good afternoon. This was, as everybody else has said, unexpected. This is probably multiplied by a factor of 10. First off, I've had the wonderful opportunity to work in this community for approximately 12 years now. My wife grew up here. My children have mostly grown up here. It's an amazing place to live. And it's because of leaders like this that we have an opportunity to do these types of things. I can't tell you how honored I really am. Very proud of the community for all the representation that we have here today. Dr. Carla, thank you. I had the opportunity to get to know your son. He's an amazing individual as well. Moving to normal is amazing because of these types of things. Because we have kids who are community and service oriented. And I couldn't be prouder to live here. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Elizabeth Johnston, for helping us recognize the winners. We thank everyone in attendance for being a part of our 10th annual YICU Award celebrations. Let's give all of our nominees and winners another round of applause. We ask that all winners come to the stage for a group picture following the close of the program. Also, if you haven't already, if you are a senior or a past award winner, please come up for a graduation cord. I would like to take a moment to emphasize the importance of FBT and the many programs it supports. It is clear that today's nominees and award winners will continue to leave an impact on our community, and YICU has continued to recognize excellent youth and servant leaders. So I ask you to strongly consider, if you haven't already, making a financial contribution to FBT, YICU, or YGC. We would love to see this program and organization continue for many years. FBT relies on the support from generous donors like you to help support community nonprofits. You can donate on Facebook at tinyurl.com/helpfbt. You can also scan the QR code or click the link on the screen. Now, I would like to welcome back the YICU Steering Committee Chair, Kathy Weinzerl.
Thank you, Veda and Shreyans, for serving as such wonderful MCs. As past YGC graduates, we couldn't be more proud. I want to take a moment to thank those who helped plan today's program and events. And please help me thank the 2025 YICU Steering Committee. They are scattered all over helping out today. Thank you. Our next FBT event is the STEAM Olympics and will be taking place in February. If you know of any youth who might be interested in this, please scan the QR code to learn more. And for additional information, stop by the FBT booth that's out there to learn more or to talk to one of the volunteers there. We would love to hear from you regarding how today's event went. Please take a couple of minutes to fill out this form. You can use the QR code or the link on your screen. As we wrap up, we would love to encourage you to take a moment to think about the impact you could have on next year's YICU event. If you know of any youth, advocates, group, or adult mentors who have made a significant impact in the community, please consider nominating them. And if you're interested in serving on the YICU Serving Committee, it is a lot of fun, and you get to see all of this happening with the youth and see them grow and come back as MCs and as the leaders in YGC and on our committees. It's very nice to serve with the other people on this. Or if you have other suggestions, contact us at forbettertomorrow.org. You can also use the QR code on the screen. One of the URLs, or talk to a committee or board member, will be scattered around out there later. We'd love to welcome new faces and thoughts to make next year's event even better. Winners, you've already joined us on the stage, so we don't need to do that. On behalf of the YICU Steering Committee, thank you for joining us today. In person or online, we appreciate you being a part of our festivities. We do have a nonprofit fair, photo booth, and refreshments out in the corridor immediately following our program. So please join us and have a wonderful rest of your Sunday.
All good. Thank you. Thank you. అయిపోయింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ. అబ్బా ఇక్కడ